The need to have working online fraud prevention solutions is greater now more than ever. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, recently released a mind-boggling report, showing that scammers made up to $10 billion from Americans in 2023 alone. And investment scams topped the list of the reported financial losses at over $4.6 billion. It's worth pointing out that scammers not only disrupt people's finances, they also impede the economy and society in general. Imagine the great things that the government could accomplish for you and me with $10 billion. In the US, a public school can cost between $5 million and $150 million to build, depending on several factors, including the location and amenities. At $5 million per school, $10 billion can build up to 2,000 schools. Similarly, at $150 million per school, this amount can enable the government to construct up to 67 institutions for higher learning. What's more, with $10 billion, the government can sponsor up to 1 million students, assuming each student is awarded a $10,000 scholarship. Additionally, at around $200 million per facility, $10 billion is enough funds for the government to construct 50 large and well-equipped healthcare facilities. In other words, the extent to which $10 billion can be used by the government to improve various aspects of society is enormous. Unfortunately, Americans lost this colossal amount to criminals last year, missing out on the opportunity to improve various aspects of society. Looking at the shocking statistics above, it's clear that there's an urgent necessity for efficient online fraud prevention solutions. Decoding a scammer's psychology. Knowing how to decode the psychology of scammers can enable you to recognize and avoid fraudulent schemes. This is one of the secret ingredients of effective online fraud prevention strategies. And it involves understanding two key aspects: 1, the motivation of scammers, and 2, how these criminals find and target their victims. So, what motivates scammers? The desire to gain money, power, and control, indulge in a thrill, or commit malice, or revenge motivates criminals. When you are aware of the motivation of scammers, you'll recognize the red flags and avoid falling for any tactic a scammer may use to try to defraud you. The big question is, how do you uncover a scammer's motivation? The answer is by developing situational awareness, research, and analysis skills. Study and familiarize yourself with common types of scams, and be aware of the tactics used in scam attempts such as urgency, high pressure, and emotional manipulation tactics. If someone is rushing you to invest, they are probably up to no good. The same can be said when an individual is promising you rewards, a perfect example of an emotional manipulation tactic. Other psychological manipulation tactics include flattery, pity, fearmongering, isolation, and guilt-tripping. Secondly, how do scammers hunt their victims? Knowing how scammers hunt their victims enables you to avoid falling prey and to respond effectively against the criminals' tactics, beating them in their own game. The big question is, how do scammers find and target their victims? It's simple, they obtain your details through many ways. 1. From Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, and other social media platforms, online forums, and public databases on the web. 2. Through hacking databases belonging to entities. 3. From entities that have been breached by other cyber criminals. 4. Through social engineering techniques such as impersonating trusted entities like tech support services, government agencies, and banks to manipulate and fool you into providing your details. 5. From dubious companies that sell people's data. 6. Through hacking and gaining unauthorized access to your devices to collect your personal information. 7. From information or data brokers who dubiously sell people's information. 8. From classifieds and online marketplaces such as Craigslist. Lost funds to a scammer? If so, and you have sufficient evidence, namely, payment and communication records, it's not too late to report the case to your financial services regulator and seek your hard-earned cash. To do so, click on the link in the description below this video. You may also email us at scamread@scamreader.info. Found this video helpful? If so, remember to like and share it to help enlighten others. Lastly, kindly support us and help us grow by subscribing to our channel.